What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wes Grind. You're watching Sub Urban Nerd. This channel I give my nerd reviews on today's nerd news, and usually it's like a weekend edition because that's what I've been doing so far. And remember to like the video if you like what I do, and then subscribe. Now let's get into it. So I've got a lot of topics to talk about today. We've got everything from PS5 plates, Miles Morales little sneaks of like the clothes, NBA 2K drama, the Twitch drama, Quibi, like just everything. All right. So first topic I'm gonna run down real quick is PS5. Now, when the PS5 first got shown, right off the top of my head, I already knew that there was gonna be faceplates because you could see just the way it looked. You could tell it was gonna be faceplates, right? So and then, especially when they did the whole breakdown, the whole like a breakdown of the console, they're taking it apart and how easy it was to take off the sides, already knew. Like I was like, yo, there's gonna be faceplates, and yes, there's already a website that's putting it out, and you can get all these customized faceplates. You just like the Xbox 360 used to have. You can get a red, you can get a blue, you can get a chromed out one. Got the black one. You know, I don't know if it's gonna be exactly shiny black like the PS3, but I think it's probably gonna be around there. I'm not sure what other colors. Like I said, black, red, blue, chrome, and I don't know what other one. So just wanted to show you guys here a couple things. It looks really nice. All I'm saying is watch out for it, look for it, just Google it. I'm pretty sure you can find it, and like I said, can't wait. I'm probably gonna still wait for the God of War edition, because even though faceplate, I think it might do a little bit more, maybe engrave or put holes, something like that. I don't know. I'm gonna probably still just wait until the God of War edition, just like I got my God of War PS4 Pro. All right, next, Tom Holland. Yes, we know he's going to be Nathan Drake, whether some people like it or not. He still is gonna be, and they've already started shooting. Here's some pictures of him in his outfit, looking like Nathan Drake in the same like exact pose, and I can't wait for it. Mark Wahlberg was initially supposed to be Nathan Drake back when they first thought about doing this movie years and years ago, but it's taken so long that he's got old enough that he's been recast as Sully. Now, I hope he has a mustache, because Sully has a mustache. In screenshots, whatever, they've shown him not to have it. So we'll see about that. But I think it's just, they could always get a prosthetic one. Like if he doesn't want to grow a mustache, to go back home to, they could always just put that. It's nothing big. So not seeing him in a mustache while he's on set, whatever. It doesn't have to be anything. They could always put it on real quick. So right there, it's Tom Holland, right? Going into video game news, Twitch. Twitch did this thing, right? Where anybody with music, copyright music, literally got the video deleted, just wiped clear. So all these streamers that the livelihood is just flipping out, like what happened? It's like when you have that save on a video game, and then your little cousin comes over, and then he starts a new game and erases your whole thing when you told him discontinue. Like, I bet you they were like flipping out, and all Twitch did, which pretty much send them notice saying, oh yeah, sorry, pretty much, if you have any videos that have copyrighted music, best to take it down or delete it, or you may get a strike. And that's caused so many people just to panic, and they don't know what to do. But someone needed to chime in, right? And this someone was Alex Hutchinson, right? Now, someone should have told him, like, before you did, there's the angel and the devil, like, see, they probably should have talked to him, because he goes on a tweet and puts, streamers worry about getting their content pulled because they use music they didn't pay for, should be more worried by the fact that they're streaming games they didn't pay for as well. It's all gone as soon as publishers decide to enforce it. Basically saying, streamers should be paying the publishers to stream their games, right? And then he didn't stop there, right? Let me see. Did he keep going? Oh, he kept going and said, the truth is, the streamers should be paying the developers and publishers of the games they stream. They should be buying a license like any real business and paying for the content they used. Shut the hell up. First off, games thrive on streamers. Like, that's free advertising. Like, what was the game Among Us? The game Among Us was out for like a year or two, and then once streamers started playing this game because of the Fallout and people, it looks sort of like it. I think that's probably how they found it. That game's gone up exponentially. Like when I say percentage wise, they went from it's like 290 people playing the game at this point to 290,000 people playing this game. So yes, shut up, because streaming is what makes the video games industry thrive. And there was even a professor, the count in on this, right? All right, so let me just see. All right, Nahaz, right? This is a professor, and he put, "This is the most unbelievable, terrible take. There is absolutely no support for it in any formal or even coherent economic reasoning, and no imperialic this tongue twister imperialic support beyond Edge's case, like previous next gen Nintendo or gen Nintendo." Basically saying, when Nintendo tried to do this whole thing where when people wanted to play the game, they had to try and charge them, and nobody played the game, and Nintendo learned that no, you need people streaming these games, like that's your advertising. And then he also went on to say, "I would challenge this person to give a single example of a case of streamers extracting rent that would otherwise accrue to game developers." Basically saying the dev people that actually work on a game, if you paid money towards the publishers, they wouldn't get any money. It just fatten the pockets of the people that put out the games, you know? So yeah, it's stupid. I don't know why he said it, but a lot of backlash came on this dude. When I say backlash, like people were roasting this guy left and right. Like, who are you to give business, like to basically give business advice when you're working for Stadia and Stadia ain't doing nothing? They're flopping right now. So, you know, a lot of people went after him. Like, he deserved it, but I'm just gonna leave that at that. I've still got a lot more to talk about, but check into that. Look into those tweets that went after him. I'm telling you, it's a fun time because they roast him. All right, next game news, we talking about Miles Morales. Miles Morales, the game's coming out pretty much when the PS5 launches, right? But you can still get it on a PS4 Pro or PS4 or whatever, which is what I'm gonna do. But they've just showed leaks of new costumes for him, and they're looking pretty fire. I'm telling you, like, I can't wait to play this game. Miles Morales is my favorite superhero, but I have liked him, especially watching Into the Spider-Verse. Like, I've liked him even more, and I knew his backstory and stuff, and I've seen him in some of these different Spider-Man animated shows, and I generally like him. The game definitely makes it look like he's OP as far as powers, because like they make it look like he's got static shock level powers. When he just had this, he had this little shock, he could shock you, but not to the level they're showing in the game. But I think they had to do something because he doesn't have the gadgets that Spider-Man has in the PS4 game. So they had to find some way to make him do all these different combos and stuff, you know, and like, I guess trying to help him without giving him all this new tech that Spider-Man has. So that looks cool. Can't wait to play it. Can't wait to see it. And going on to the next thing. All right, Rambo. Rambo, he's the next character added in with Rain and Melina onto the Mortal Kombat 11 roster, right? Rambo's looking pretty awesome. The trailer looked awesome, but this is a gameplay trailer that they showed, and yeah, it looks kick-ass. He has a bunch of different moves. It's Sylvester Stallone's video, and I can't wait to see this thing. That's all I gotta say with that. Oculus Rift, right? Or NBA 2K21. They've been doing ads, and I think I might go into a separate video, West Ramp, but they've been doing ads in the video game doing loading screens, right? But the problem is they're going longer than what the loading screen is. It's seeming like the loading screens are stopping right when the ads finish. So people are getting pissed off because this is a brand new game, and they've done it before, and they didn't really even apologize. Like, let me see what they said. NBA 2K. Okay, this is what they said. As many are aware, in recent years, ads have been integrated into 2K TV segments Yesterday, 2K TV ad placements impacted our players' experience in a way we didn't intend. Yes, you did. You intended that. Don't BS us. Um, you know what? I haven't used this button in a while, the bullshit button, and let's.
Bullshit detected. Take precautions. Bullshit level DEFCON 5.
Yes, that's pretty much that thing. And then they go on as the ads are not meant to run as part of the pre-game introduction. This will be fixed in future episodes. Thank you for your continuing feedback. Yeah, that's BS. They knew what they were doing. They're trying to get more money out of this whole thing. And the thing that sucks is because next gen, they're trying to charge $70 instead of $60. So you're going to be paying $70 for a game with ads in it. Ads in it. That's not acceptable. I'll go, like I said, I'll go on a different rant, but this is just what's going on with the NBA 2K games. And apparently they did it in the in a UFC fight game. They did in-game ads as well, which y'all need to stop on. The first microtransaction, now this, to stop. But I'll go on to the next one, right? Halo. Halo's got a collection coming out, the Halo Collection HD. Of course, they always do this, and you know they're gonna do it with the next gen. So when Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S come out, yes, I said it right. When it comes out, they're going to have this collection where it's up-resed, all these graphics. Why? Because they don't have Halo Infinite out anytime soon. In fact, they just were looking for like storyboard people to help make this game. And I'm like, I thought this game was almost done. It was supposed to be a launch, but now they're looking for people with storyboards. I think because the feedback they got when people watched the gameplay trailer was not good. It was like, this looks like this is old gen. This doesn't even look like current gen, you know? So I'm thinking that this is gonna be a good thing to kind of hold off people when the next gen comes out, because it's going to be loading, streaming, it's going to be moving it. I think they say it's going to be running at 120 FPS, frames per second. So, yo, I kind of want to see what that looks like. It's a smooth, crisp. I just want to see it. Next, we've got the box of the PS5. IGN, they showed a video where it was pretty much not even an unboxing. It's just a box that the PS5 comes in. And then I've started seeing Burger King commercials where people are getting them shits for free. I need to get me a 2 for $5 Whopper deal, because that's how they say they're getting it. That's how you get entered. I'm gonna do it. I'm grabbing like 20, maybe $50 and just buying burgers. I'll just hand them out to everyone. Why? Because I just want a chance to get that thing. So if I can get a PS5 for only $20 worth, or maybe $50 worth of burgers, I'm gonna do it. Sounds crazy, but it's gonna be done. I know, just like I said, like just showing the boxes. They just showed that box, and it looks cool. It looks like a regular box, you know. It looks pretty big. You can't really tell exactly how big, but whatever. In the movie news or show news, Quibi, yes, they used to have these commercials that are cringeworthy. Like, how long is this gonna take in line? About 2 Quibis. Basically, it's like each Quibi is about 10 minutes. Kevin Hart has a show. Like all these different celebrities, Andrew Kendrick. They all got this Quibi thing going, and they tried to get it going, but it wasn't working. And you know, the guy tried to say that the reason it didn't work is because of pandemic, but other streaming services survived, like, you know, thrived off of this pandemic. Disney, HBO Max, Hulu, all these things thrived off of this pandemic because nobody was going out. But I think where it really failed them was they only had this app, and they tried to push it like this is only on phones, just for when you're walking or going around places. And sure, people are on the phones, but you know, like a lot of people watch things like YouTube that would normally be on phone. They watch it on their TV. So if they should have rolled it out a little bit better, you know. Like, I think that's where they failed, and they didn't have a lot of people to get onto it. So therefore, that's why it didn't catch on. But that's how I feel how Quibi went for 6 months. They went through, I think they got, was it $1.75 billion to go and try and work on this, but it just didn't work out. So we'll see. Next, the last thing we're going to be talking about is Fast and Furious. Fast and Furious is ending their run, supposedly, after the 11th movie. So this one right now is 9th that they're doing, and they plan on a 10th, and then 11th where they're going to end it. They said it's not going to be end of the world of Fast and Furious, because you still got Hobbs and Shaw, and they might do other spin-offs. You never know. But the traditional family, that's going to be over, and we'll see if it actually does happen. You know, I'm not cross my fingers. I do like the Fast and Furious franchise. they're like cartoonish now. They're like so out there. It's like they're trying to catch up with Tom Cruise as far as the craziness that they can pull off. Only difference is Tom Cruise does his own stunts. Them, they just do off the wall stunts you can't even believe. Like, I think at some point Fast and Furious is gonna go into outer space. Like, that's just what is gonna happen. So I can't wait to see the next one. It got pushed back to next year, I believe. So that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching this video of the Daily Nerd News, or the weekend of the weekly Nerd News. And thank you. Remember to comment down below on any of the topics I talked about, or tell me something that you wanted to talk about. I'm always feedback with people. As soon as they comment me, I'll comment back as soon as I see it. So I'm really good on that. But thank you for watching the video. Remember to like it, share the video if you want to put other people onto this. And remember, I'm Grant. You've been watching Sup Urban Nerd, and you've just been nerdified. Catch you guys on the next Daily Nerd News.